Hello Taurus, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Welcome to my channel, guys. Thank you so much for being here. This is your love and life reading focused on the first half of November from the 1st all the way through the 15th. This is general as always, Taurus. It's not going to resonate with every single person tuning in. So please do take from this reading what makes sense for you, your life, your situation, your relationship, and let go of what does not resonate with you. If you find, however, that you would benefit from a private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. I'd love to do a reading for you if that's something that you're interested in. And I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I typically use for my readings, Taurus. All right, guys. So if you're familiar with my channel, you'll know that I like to use a couple of card decks to start off with, to grab some focus messages to start the reading. And the two decks that I chose for you, Taurus, is When Spirit Speaks by Medium on a Mission, Fallona, as well as the Moonology card deck. So let's go ahead and start off with When Spirit Speaks. Let me go ahead and focus on your energies, Taurus, and see what Spirit needs to communicate with you for this first half of November by way of a focus message. All right, guys, and if you happen to be new to my channel, welcome. All right, let's take a look. Let me fan these guys out. Let me see what card I am guided to pull. Ooh, we've got spirit signs. Your spirit guides are trying to give you signs this first half of November, Taurus. So definitely pay attention to what's going on around you with your interactions, signs that you are receiving from Spirit, whether it is random, whether it's a sign that you've been looking for. Definitely pay attention to that, okay? All right, so let's grab an additional focus message from the Moonology card deck for you, Taurus, and let's see what else needs to come through here for this first half of November reading. All right, Moonology card deck. Let's see. I'm guided to this one here. Ooh, expect powerful change. That is the new moon eclipse, guys. That's a powerful card, and it's coming through for you, Taurus. So this is telling us that you are in for some major changes in your life, whether this is something that you've been planning for a while, or it could also be unexpected changes coming in for you, Taurus. However way this is gravitating towards the energy of your life, welcome in these powerful changes, because I really feel here that it's positive changes. You know, sometimes when changes occur in our life and they're not the best of changes, that's exactly the opposite of what's coming through here, I feel. There's some good things about to transpire in your life, I feel, Taurus. So definitely pay attention to signs that you're receiving and welcome in that new moon eclipse energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I wanted to start off with the Flames of Alchemy Divine Masculine deck. I've been using these decks a whole lot lately, and I'm still being gravitated to use them for this first half of November. So focusing on Divine Masculine for this Taurus reading, and it is focused simply on energy, Taurus. It could be for male or female, whoever is resonating with the energies and messages coming forward from this Divine Masculine card deck. Let's take a look and see what the angels feel you would benefit from if you resonate with the Divine Masculine. Let's take a look at that. Ooh, we have a Divine Masculine who's coming forward with frustrated energy. And going back to these two focus cards here, Spirit Signs and Expect Powerful Changes. Perhaps for my Divine Masculine, he hasn't been seeing a whole lot of changes, and he's getting really frustrated with the direction that perhaps his love life is going, or life in general. You know, something that he's wanting to see results in it, he's just not seeing it. So that's coming forward there. This is the next card for my Divine Masculine, Sad. Next card after that is Career. Okay, so the Divine Masculine is going through some challenges right now. Feeling very melancholy, something's weighing him down. Again, I'm saying him, his, But, it could be male or female, guys, depending on how you see these messages for the divine masculine energy. Career is also represented here. So things might not be going as planned in regard to the divine masculine's career. Some of you guys might actually be unemployed or looking for a job. You keep sending out those resumes and you're just not getting any results. That could be a part of that. If money has been an issue, if you're just tapped out and you just don't know where the next meal is going to come from because you can't afford it or you can't pay your bills, that could be contributing to this frustrated and sad energy if it does have something to do with looking for a job or challenges going on in your career. This is the next card. We've got karmic partner being represented here. And the card after that is twin flame. Very interesting. So for some of my divine masculines, you might have had to deal with a karmic partner situation. Karmic partners are people that don't respect healthy boundaries in their partners or the relationship. They truly are just out to serve themselves, their self-interest and their needs. And karmic partnerships can be codependent as well as abusive, depending on how you perceive these messages. And I feel here that this might be a relationship that needs to be released in order to welcome in a healthier connection, a stronger bond with somebody coming forward as a twin flame connection here. So for some of my divine masculines who are in this sad space, feeling very frustrated with the direction that their life is going or has gone, things can shift and change. That is one of the focus messages that are being represented here. Expect those powerful changes, but you have to put out positive energy as well, so that that's what you're ultimately going to attract, especially in regard to money matters, your career, challenges going on there, as well as your love relationships. That karmic partner has to be cut out in order for you to welcome in the type of love that you're looking for if you're resonating with these divine masculine messages. All right, guys, so let's add some mystic moon oracles to this for you, Taurus. So if you happen to be divine masculine tuning in or are resonating with these messages, there are changes that you can create, and perhaps the universe is trying to send you signs. And if you're looking down and you're just frustrated or looking away from the opportunities, perhaps you're just not seeing those signs. But you can actually change your vibration just by shifting your perspective. Okay, so mystic moon oracles, let's see what we can add to this, focusing on the divine masculine here. This is simply divine masculine energy. We haven't even looked into the divine feminine and what's going on there. Angels and spirit guides for divine masculine. What have we got? Good. Ascending. Ascending energy is moving beyond where you are. And if it's, we've got it falling right below that frustrated card, I feel this is temporary. For my divine masculines, you will eventually move beyond that, especially this frustrated and sad energy. That I feel is temporary. You will make it through that. You'll make it through that. And I love how the sun is represented in this ascending card, because the sun in tarot is a beautiful card. It is success. So success in career, success in your love life. It's happy energy. Here we are with sad energy. This ascending card representing that sun type vibration is bringing you the happiness that you need, bringing you the happiness that you are looking for. Next card is Mask. And I feel here for my divine masculines, this is quite appropriate to come through at this time, because for me, a mask is somebody that literally they're putting on a facade so that people don't really know what's going on with them. And if you're resonating with that, and if this happens to be you, Taurus, especially divine masculine, or whoever's resonating with that type of energy, maybe you're just trying to project this particular aura about yourself, that you're fine, that you've got it handled, that life is good. But actually, that's a false mask that you've put on so that people don't really know what's going on, so that they don't know that you are frustrated and that you are sad and that life isn't going so well. But right next to that ascending card, I really feel you're going to gravitate away from this frustrated and sad energy. Things are going to get better. Focus on the powerful changes that you can create for yourself. Look at this next card we have. The answer is no. Falling right below this career card. So for those of you who are thinking about a particular job, a particular career option that you are considering, or perhaps you're just not happy in what you're doing right now, take that no answer for however way it is resonating for you, especially in regard to your career. It is falling right below that card. Maybe for some of you guys, there's a question that you're asking. I went on this job interview. Should I take it? Maybe it's a no because there's something better out there for you. And if you're thinking negatively in regard to your career or job, it might not be as bad as you are perceiving it to be. Will it take a long time to find a job? No. It really depends on what it is that you're asking and how this no answer is coming forward for you, because it doesn't have to be a negative no. This could actually be a blessing in disguise for you, clearing the way for you to make those powerful changes for yourself. The next card is Summer, falling right below karmic partner. So for some of you guys, maybe you connected with somebody during the summer months that is coming forward as a karmic partnership. Whether you have released this person yet or not, I feel here that it would best serve you to let them go, because look what's coming in for you once you do that. That wonderful twin flame connection is just waiting for you. That soul connection. Somebody who has the other half of your soul. The other half of your soul is something that only one person can possess. You can only have one twin flame. We can have a lot of soulmates. Our parents, our siblings, friends, they could be soulmates. But of course, it could be a love partner who could be your soulmate. But I feel here, for those resonating with a twin flame type bond, whether you've already gravitated towards this type of connection or this is something that's going to be coming in for you, there's only one twin flame. And look at this next card. Fresh start. Yes. Ascending life forward. Welcoming in a fresh start with a twin flame. That's a great progression of these messages coming forward for my divine masculines for the first half of November. Let's go ahead and grab some tarot and see where this is going to take us, Taurus. So this is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. Let's take a look and see what else we can add to the messages for the divine masculine. Angels and spirit guides for Taurus, focusing on divine masculine energy, please. What is it that we need to know at this time? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus, divine masculine, or whoever is resonating with these divine masculine messages. Wow, we've got the Two of Cups, divine partnership, falling right below ascending. I love that. Strength. Yeah, you're a lot stronger than you realize. The Strength card in tarot is Leo energy. It could also be tapping into the other fire signs, Aries or Sagittarius for some of you guys. But yeah, for my divine masculines who are in this sad type vibration, having to put on a facade, pretending to be happy, you can get past that. You're a lot stronger than you are giving yourself credit for. The next card after that, we've got the Knight of Wands, bringing in that passionate adventure. We've got the Six of Pentacles, equality. And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles right after that, reevaluation. I'm guided to pull this next card as well, focusing on divine feminine energy. That is the Empress. So this is, after all, representing divine masculine energy here. So I feel for my divine masculines who are just really frustrated and in this melancholy type energy over your love life. Things are going to improve. That's a part of those powerful changes that the universe wants to bring into your life. Just find your strength within your heart to get past any negative experiences or energies that you're holding on to. We've got the Knight of Wands coming through here. That is fire energy. A passionate adventure. Some more fire energy, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. We've also got Pentacles here, so that is earth energy. That is your very own vibration coming through in this reading, Taurus. Equality. Very interesting how we've got career represented here and the Six of Pentacles, where perhaps you just want to be treated as an equal at work. Sixes offer growth in tarot, you know, and the Six of Pentacles is coming forward with generous energy, a very giving nature, charity, sharing. And I feel here from my divine masculines, you are a very giving person, and that should you be able to connect with your divine feminine, that you would be very giving of your money, of your time, of your heart, of your love. And certainly in regard to your career, your job, I feel here if there has been unfairness at your job, you just want to be treated fairly, as you should be. But yeah, there's a passionate adventure being represented here through that Knight of Wands. Energy, passion, lust, adventure, motion, creating motion in this connection where perhaps there hasn't been any. And part of the energy too of the Seven of Pentacles, once again, tapping into finances. For some of you, reevaluating perhaps the direction that your career is going. So for my divine masculines, it's addressing everything. It's like we've got love and romance being represented here. We've got career opportunities that are being addressed. Part of that no answer for some of you might be to actually refuse a job offer because there might actually be something better out there for you. So reevaluate the situation and really make sure that you're making the best decision for yourself. And that's ultimately what's going to put you on the path of creating these powerful changes. Once again, that's being indicated by that focus message. And here we are with our divine feminine, the Empress, welcoming in or offering that growth from this fresh start that has the potential to come in for this twin flame relationship. If it hasn't started already, Taurus, for my divine masculines, I feel once you release your hold on a karmic partnership, you will open up your path towards connecting with a twin flame here. That's what's coming through here for me. You're starting off with the Two of Cups, and here you are with the Empress. Some pretty nice messages coming through for my divine masculine. Okay, so let's add to this with some romance. Angels, still focusing on divine masculine energy, and then we'll take a look and see what's going on with the divine feminine. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus Focusing on divine masculine right now. What else do we need to learn? What else needs to come through for my divine masculines for the first half of November? Please bring it forward. You deserve love, Taurus. Absolutely. And look at this bottom of the deck, guys. We now have soulmate energy coming through here. Wow. So not only do we have a twin flame connection being represented here, we now also have a soulmate bond that's coming through here. However way you resonate with either connection. And I feel for my divine masculines who are in this sad space, perhaps feeling as though, you know, I've had the crappiest luck when it comes to my relationships, when it comes to my career, but especially in love and romance, feeling as though, you know, you're defeated, very melancholy energy, just feeling down. But just know that you will attract the love that you deserve. You deserve that love, and it's just a matter of time before that Cupid's arrow strikes. So just hang tight, guys. I feel eventually it's all going to work itself out. All right, so that's our divine masculine. Let's take a look and see what comes forward for the divine feminine to tie this all together. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and start with the counterpart deck by Flames of Alchemy. This is now the divine feminine deck. Let's take a look and see what needs to come through for my Tauruses for divine feminine energy. And a reminder that it is just energy. It can be for male or female. However way it is making sense for you, just take from these messages whatever makes sense. All right, let's start. Divine feminine, please, for Taurus, angels and spirit guides. What's going on with our divine feminine? So right now I've got a card flying out. Hold on one second. Let me grab that. Look at this. Divine partnership. Divine partnership. Focusing on divine feminine. So my divine feminine, you're definitely in tune with somebody that you're thinking about for this reading. Whether you see them as a twin flame, whether you see them as a soulmate, doesn't matter. You just know that in your heart space, you feel drawn to this person. What else, please, for my Tauruses, divine feminine? Free spirit. So for some of my divine feminines, you know, you're not tied down to anything or anyone right now. You're just kind of just living life, enjoying life, doing your own thing. Next card is Unspoken Words. So there's some conversations that need to happen here that for now haven't taken place quite yet. But there's definitely a partnership that is coming through here that needs to be acknowledged. Next card is Higher Self. So my divine feminine, you're focused on you right now, and that's totally okay. Trying to see things from a higher perspective. Trying to get away from being in that low vibrational energy, if that's where you were before. Especially in regard to this connection that you are focused on for this reading. Next card is Curiosity. Followed by Safety, Stability, and Security. That is the root chakra. So I have a divine feminine here who is curious about what's going on in her life. What does the future have in store? Where can I go from here? Wanting certainly stability and security in her life, especially in regard to this divine partnership that's coming through here. But without those conversations happening, and if you guys are in separation from each other, perhaps my divine feminine, you're thinking, what's going on with my divine masculine? What's going on in their world? Do they even think about me? Do they even miss me? And perhaps part of the reason why you guys are not together, if you are in separation or distance from each other, it's because your relationship may have been built on a rocky foundation, just needing balance in the root chakra area, wanting safety, stability, and security, something secure. And if that's not how your relationship felt before, perhaps that's what caused it to go into separation. And it's so interesting how we've got this card coming through. Look familiar? So we've got that mask coming through as well for my divine feminines. So not only did it come through for my divine masculine, but it's coming through as well for my divine feminines. So maybe you're actually both trying to get through life, just trying to overcome your struggles. Part of this free spirit could be just a facade that my divine feminine is putting outwardly, energetically, so that people think she's cool and she's got everything together in her life, when in fact that's a false mask too. Pretending like everything's just fine, everything is going well in my life, I'm good to go. But I feel that that's the opposite energy truly of what's going on beneath the surface here. All right, so let's add Mystic Moon Oracles once again to add to this. Focused on Taurus Divine Feminine. So angels and spirit guides for my Tauruses, please, for the first half of November. Please bring forward whatever messages need to come through for my Divine Feminines. For the Divine Feminine energy, what else do we need to know here? Why are you guys both wearing a false mask? I feel here that if you guys would just sit down and talk and have the opportunity to connect in the 3D, there's a lot that could be discussed and healed and move forward. Dark night of the soul. So perhaps my divine feminine is tapping into darker energies for the divine masculine. I do have a divine masculine who's very frustrated, in a very sad space right now. So, perhaps that's a part of the reason why this distance continues, because she's picking up off of that, trying to see things from a higher vibration. So there's a lot here that needs to be discussed that hasn't been, simply because you guys are not together, I feel right now. The next card after that is patience, and that's exactly what's required here, because it's going to take time for you guys to clear whatever obstacles are in the way, preventing you guys from coming together. Next card is Crossroads. This relationship, this connection is at a crossroads because of all of these unspoken words, things that you guys need to get off your chest that you haven't had a chance to say to each other. You guys might both be really stubborn and just not wanting to talk. Somebody doesn't want to take that first step and admit that they were wrong or that they did something to cause the breakup, whatever the case may be. Whether it is the divine masculine or the divine feminine who needs to start that conversation, I feel here that that's what's going to create movement towards dealing with the problems, towards talking about the issues and creating that healing energy that I feel is so needed here. And not everybody is going to come to the conclusion that, oh, we belong together. That's not for everybody, but I feel for those of you guys who take the time to really meet each other halfway and just start a conversation, there's a lot of healing that can occur from that. Because right now with that crossroads energy, especially for my divine feminines, you're a little bit unclear as to what it is that you want to do. You are curious, you're wanting to know, what should I do? What would happen if I did this? What if this happened, etc., etc. Look at this next card, guys. Another twin flame card. That's coming through as well for my divine feminine energy messages. So perhaps for some of you guys, you really do know and feel that you are in a twin flame connection. The card after that is divine masculine. So falling right below that curiosity card, my divine feminine, you're very curious about what's going on with your divine masculine. The card after that is destruction, and it's interesting how it falls right below that root chakra card, safety, stability, and security. And remember, I was mentioning earlier how it may have been built on just not the sturdiest of foundations. And what the Tower does is it creates a second opportunity once it levels things out of your life that no longer serve you, whatever part of your life is not uplifting you, and if it's no longer serving a purpose, it clears a path for you to rebuild and start over, to be able to create a more solid foundation in your life, in your relationships, offering you that safety and stability and security that you're looking for. So in a way, it is a blessing in disguise, because I feel that that was not what was happening before. That's part of the challenge that is being represented here. And look at this. This is the next card. We've got action. Time to take action. Somebody has to take that first step. So for my divine feminines, perhaps you're curious if your divine masculine is going to reach out to you, send you a text, call you, send you an email, come by and visit, whatever the case may be. But someone has to take that first step. It doesn't matter who it is. There's a lot still that needs to be discussed here between the two of you. I don't really feel that it's a done deal. You guys just need to see each other face to face and talk. Just a good old-fashioned conversation. Let's add some tarot to this. Angels and spirit guides for Taurus, divine feminine. So once again, this is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. And boy, we've got two Twin Flame cards coming forward in this reading, both from the divine masculine as well as the divine feminine. You guys are mirroring each other, which is so in tune with a twin flame connection. All right, let's see what else needs to come through here. For Taurus, please, angels and spirit guides. What's up here? What's up? Focusing on my divine feminines right now. What needs to come through here? Three of Wands. Awaiting results. Yeah, part of the waiting process here is not knowing what's going on with the divine masculine. Three of Wands, that is fire energy. For me, twin flames definitely have a lot of fire in it, as you can see from this photo. And the actual vibration coming from flame. There's heat there, there's passion. Three of Wands. Threes tap into communication. It's preparation, it's foresight. It's looking ahead, it's expansion, it is growth. And I feel here for my divine feminines, that's what you're wanting. It's going to take some time. That's why this patience card is coming through here. But I feel, since there was a tower moment that's being represented here, that you have no choice but to build from where you guys are now. The past is over with. It's a done deal. And if you guys want to reconnect and create changes in this relationship, you can. But it takes effort from both people, and somebody has to take that first step, take action for those changes to start happening. And I feel here from my divine feminine, you're just waiting for the divine masculine possibly to create changes here, to start reaching out so that you guys can start talking and start dealing with what brought you guys into separation. Look at this next card. We've got the Lover's card. Look at the bottom message on that. It does say twin flame connection. Third reference, guys. A third reference to twin flames. Wow. The Lover's card in tarot is typically Gemini energy. So for some of you guys, you might be thinking of a Gemini for this reading. There is a decision that needs to be made whenever that Lover's card comes through. No doubt about it. This is a very deep spiritual union and attraction between two people. You guys are drawn to each other sexually as well. There's a very strong sexual connection here. And if you guys have already been intimate and shared that bond with each other in a physical sense, then you know that there's a lot of passion and fire. There are changes that need to happen here. That's a part of the action that needs to be taken. It's time to make a decision. Time to make a decision about this divine partnership. Next card is King of Swords. More air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is somebody who's very quick-witted and very intellectual. So for some of my Taurus divine feminines, you might be thinking of an air sign for this reading. Two of Wands right after that. Interestingly enough, followed by the Two of Swords. Some sort of stalemate energy and indecision. So I have a divine feminine here who can't seem to make up her mind. Two twos right next to each other. Two of Wands, more fire energy, and Two of Swords, of course, is air energy. So however way it's playing itself out for your situation, Taurus. The Two of Wands does offer some sort of progress in the connection if the divine feminine is willing to contribute to that progress. But what I'm feeling here right now is I have a divine feminine who is at this crossroads, at a stalemate type energy with this Two of Swords, unable to make a decision for some reason. There's something holding my divine feminine back from making this decision. Because again, the Lover's card, it's urging you to decide finally, what is it that you want in regard to this connection? But I have my divine feminine here who's on the fence, who's unable to create changes. Literally, stalemate. Stalemate energy here. And perhaps my divine feminine might be a little bit afraid to take action due to what went down in the connection before with that Tower moment. I mean, it's a difficult experience. It's not the easiest thing to go through. It can be very painful. So regardless of the love and this twin flame connection that I feel is coming through for my divine feminines, you know, she might be afraid to take that mask off and face the reality of what's going on here. And so rather than taking any sort of action, she's not taking any action. She's not making any sort of decision. Just at a stalemate. So perhaps it does fall on the divine masculine to create changes here. That's what I'm feeling from that. All right, let's add to this with some romance angels. Once again, angels and spirit guides for Taurus. Focusing on divine feminine energy, please. take a look and see what else is going on with my divine feminine. What is in her heart space about this connection? Angels and spirit guides, bring it forward for me, please. Trust. Situation is calling for you to have faith, but perhaps part of the hesitation here, part of the reason for the indecision and stalemate energy and being in this crossroads phase here is that my divine feminine is struggling to trust. You know, especially if somebody has hurt you, brought a Tower moment into the connection, having to deal with possibly third-party situations or infidelity or some other painful experience in the relationship, feeling betrayed, broken trust. And if it doesn't have anything to do with this connection, it might have been past relationships that hurt my divine feminine. And so it's very difficult to just come to a place of having full faith in a connection. So this is something that I feel my divine feminine needs to work through. Next card is let your friends help you. You know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with asking for help or guidance from friends, from family. And I feel that that would actually help my divine feminine here. Ask for and accept support from others. You don't have to go through this alone. You don't have to wear a false mask, pretending to be okay, even if deep down inside you're not okay. Card after that is heart-to-heart conversations. Exactly. This needs to happen. I feel you both need to sit down and just talk. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And I really feel that that's what's going to create the changes. That's what's going to move things to the next phase. And that's what's going to create healing in your hearts over anything painful that you guys might have endured in the relationship. Next card after that is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith. Here we are again with having faith. That's what's going to bring you the romance that you're looking for. And look at this final card. We've got reconciliation. So I feel here for my divine feminines who are at a crossroads, who are unable to make a decision in regard to this love connection. You guys are ultimately going to work it out. Come back together, be able to overcome whatever obstacles overwhelmed this connection and brought you guys at a distance. Yeah. So regardless of where you're at on this journey, Taurus, especially my divine feminines, I feel ultimately at the end of the day, you guys are going to work it out. That's what's coming through here. All right. So let's add to this, guys, with some additional messages. Let's see what else I can grab for you for this first half of November. Let's go ahead and grab some messages from the Infinity Oracle by Fire Witch Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. What else needs to come through here for my Tauruses, please? First half of November. What additional messages would you benefit from? We have blocked. So if you guys have blocked each other, that's coming through here. Part of the reason why some of you guys may have blocked each other is because of the pain. It hurt too much. Something happened here that you guys ended up hurting each other, and there hasn't been enough time, or there hasn't been enough healing that has occurred here for you guys to open up that door to start talking again. But I feel here that it's eventual that you will. Remember, from the divine feminine, there's a lot of unspoken words there that need to be expressed here. You're both wearing masks right now, possibly pretending that you actually aren't hurt, that you're okay. I'm good to go. But deep down inside, It hurts. What's needed in this situation is this next card coming through. Balance. Right now, you guys are out of balance, out of sync. But I feel that tapping back into this focus card, expect powerful changes. You guys can create balance. You guys can actually create the changes that are necessary here in order for you guys to have that reconciliation. You know, it's coming through here for you. From the divine feminine's heart space, she's wanting reconciliation, but she's also hesitant about taking action to get that reconciliation going. So part of the reason I feel for this blocked energy is because you guys haven't been talking. And so there's a lot of what ifs going on from a distance. What if they don't want me anymore? What if they don't love me anymore? What if, what if, what if? Try to look at the situation from a more positive standpoint. And that came through as well. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And if there are trust issues, that needs to be addressed and dealt with as well. And the way you deal with that is by talking. All you got to do, guys, is just start the conversation going, because we've got twin flame representation in this reading, and we even have that soulmate card coming forward from the divine masculine. Look at this next card, guys. It says chosen love, which for me in this deck taps into divine masculine energy. And the bottom portion of this card says, I choose you. Next card is hidden treasures. That's exactly what this connection is. It's a treasure. It's something to be cherished. But it's hidden because you guys have blocked each other, more than likely. There is separation. There is distance. You guys are not talking, more than likely. Balance needs to be restored here. The desire is here. I feel here from my divine masculine that he wants this divine feminine. But it's interesting how, this is a blurry photo. So perhaps my divine feminine is not seeing things clearly right now. And that is where that patience card, where is it, is coming in. Because it's going to take time for my divine feminine to be able to see things clearly here. Right now she's hurt. She needs time to process what's happened. She needs time to heal. I feel you both do. So use this time wisely while you guys are in separation, and remove those masks. Remove the barriers. Remove the blockages. And you guys can have an opportunity to just sit down calmly and openly and honestly discuss the issues. And if the love remains after all that, you can have your reconciliation. All right. Let's add to this with some signs from Spirit, Love Oracle. For Taurus, please, angels and spirit guides, for the first half of November. Have I really been talking close to an hour? Wow. I guess so. But Taurus, you guys are worth it. All right, let's take a look and see what else. Signs from Spirit, Love Oracle. Let's take a look and see what else. For Taurus, please, angels and spirit guides. What else needs to come through for this reading? Please bring it forward. What else do we need to know? So pay attention to those signs, guys, that you're receiving. Feathers and protection. For me, this is a message from the angels. They're watching out for you. They are protecting you, even though perhaps there are times when you feel like you're on this journey all by yourself. You're standing at a crossroads. You don't know what to do. Turn to a higher power. Turn to prayer. The universe is listening. Your angels are listening. They're guiding you whether it doesn't seem like it or not. Trust in the process of where you're going. Trust in yourself. Trust in the connection. If this is truly somebody that you're meant to be with, you guys can ultimately work through the challenges. The next card is energy alignment, which taps into names. So if you happen to be seeing the name of this person, Taurus, that's a sign as well that spirit is trying to grab your attention. Pay attention to it. For some of you, this particular card, it's got an M and a number 3. So some of you guys may have had a third-party situation, or the number 3 is significant for some reason. That could be a birthday, that could be your anniversary, something could have happened in the month of March, or the name of the person that you're thinking about for this reading, Taurus, might start with an M. Could also be a W, depends on how you see it. Look at this next card. We've got a pearl, hidden knowledge. Yeah, so we've got hidden treasures. We've got hidden knowledge, things that are going on beneath the surface. It takes time to cultivate a pearl. This is a gem. This type of connection, it's a jewel that you both need to recognize. Remove the blockages. See things clearly. Find balance. And eventually things will move and progress and ascend. Next card is whole, mystery. The other card is ladybug, luck. Luck is on your side, Taurus, to create these changes that need to happen. Right now, this mystery is coming forward because this whole situation is like a black hole, like the unknown, because one, more than likely, you guys are not talking, or you guys might have blocked each other, or you're at a distance, you're not connecting. So it's all one giant mystery. But you can illuminate that hole. Allow that light to offer you the enlightenment that's needed in this connection. Start talking. There's a lot of things that are unspoken here between the two of you, Taurus. You've got luck on your side. To me, that's very similar energies from the Wheel of Fortune. Take advantage of that energy. A turn of events. This is good luck that's coming in for you. And really, not just regarding your romantic relationships. This is good luck in anything, Taurus. Finding a job, finding a place to live, building relationships that may have been estranged, whatever it is, luck is on your side. And part of the energy too of the Wheel of Fortune, interestingly enough, is somebody who is coming back to you, someone from your past who's returning, but you might be undecided about the relationship, especially since you're still hurt or still healing, or you've got trust issues, whatever it is, that is putting you at a stalemate, especially my divine feminines. Take the masks off, guys, and start dealing with the situation for what it is. That's the only way you guys can create healing and move beyond those challenges and move forward. The past is the past. You can't do anything about that. All you can do is work on what's going on now so that you can build a more solid foundation moving forward. I feel here the tower has already come down on this relationship. You've already gone through one of the hardest times in regard to this connection, I feel. And it's time to learn from it, learn from those past mistakes, and move beyond it. Leave the past behind and just move on. That is what I'm getting from that. All right, so let's add to this with some healing messages. Some healing messages, please, for Taurus for the first half of November. Angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for me. All right, Taurus. Oh my God. Soulmate. I cannot make this stuff up, guys. Where is that card? From the divine masculine, and now it's coming through here again. My divine masculine, he wants to be heard, to let the divine feminine know. It's like, hey, wake up. This is what we are. You know, I love you. I want us to come back together. Let's get this thing going already. Oh my goodness. Woo. You guys will be okay. I feel it. At the end of the day, Taurus, I really feel you guys are going to work it out. Lady Luck is on your side. That's pretty amazing. I don't think I could do anything better than that, so I'm going to leave it right there, guys. Let's leave it right there because this was such a special reading for Taurus. So I hope whatever part of this reading you were able to gravitate towards, that it brought you a sense of peace in your heart. I feel here you guys can work it out. There are powerful changes that want to come in for you, Taurus. Welcome it in. Pay attention to whatever it is that Spirit is trying to tell you. Pay attention to the signs that are surrounding you. It's all over the place. You're being looked after. They're watching out for you. You're protected. It's okay. You know, you're going to heal from whatever has hurt you. You will overcome. Restore balance back into your life. Beautiful reading. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you're interested in a private reading, you know where to find me. All of that information is down below in the description box. I'll be back soon with more readings. Thank you so much for spending time with me. We are close to an hour. Wow. All right. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care.